Do you have a plan for the next time Instagram goes offline? Because believe it or not, it will happen again. We saw a similar outage back in 2019, and these sort of inconsistencies have a huge negative effect on creators, influencers, and small businesses. Let's talk about the 4 actions you can take to be prepared for the next blackout. What's up everyone, it's Millie. Welcome back to my channel where I post videos every Wednesday teaching you the latest strategies and trends on social media to help you grow your brand. So give a little love tap on that subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest tips and tricks I have for you. First, I want to say a huge thank you to this video shoutouts. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. So if you want to shout out in one of my future videos, be sure to screenshot yourself watching this and tag me on Instagram stories, or leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. As always, timestamps will be in the comments down below because I value your time and you already know why you're here. So let's get into it. Tip number 1, diversify your platforms. On October 4th, we saw a massive outage across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp that lasted for over 7 hours. This is the perfect example of why it's so important to not solely depend on a social media platform to run your business. I used to say all the time to my students, if Instagram were to disappear tomorrow, what would you do? Could you still run the same business? My goal is to have every single one of my students answer that question with, yes, I could still run my business if Instagram, poof, disappeared. Now, usually the first concern that might pop into your head when I say diversify your platforms, you might be like, I can barely keep up with one platform with Instagram, and now you're telling me I need to post consistently on another platform? Yikes. Well, yes, but it doesn't have to be as hard as you're probably making it out to be in your head. So don't worry, I get it, we'll break it down. There are 2 strategies that you can use to diversify your platform. Long form versus short form strategy, and the reduce, reuse, recycle strategy. I named both of those, thank you very much. For the long form versus short form strategy, all you need is one platform where you create long form content. Long form content is typically longer than 1,500 words long, so like a blog post or even this YouTube video that you're watching right now. The script that I wrote for this video is considered to be my long form content. Then from there, you use that exact piece of content to create short form content. So your blog post, you can break into 3 parts, and those would be 3 Instagram captions. Or this YouTube video, I can turn the script into multiple Instagram posts or emails for my email list, or even YouTube shorts, right? So basically I'm putting all of my energy into the long form piece of content and then make little bite-sized pieces with minimal effort to balance another platform. Now, the reduce, reuse, recycle strategy is basically double dipping your content. For example, if you're making Instagram Reels, post every single reel to TikTok as well. Or I could upload the audio of these YouTube videos to a podcast platform. Same exact content, but on different platforms. I can talk more about like the pros and cons of this strategy, but we'll have to save that for another video because right now we're talking about preparing ourselves for the next Instagram blackout. Basically, the concept behind both of these strategies with diversifying your platform is you're working smarter and not harder. You don't have to do double work because you have 2 platforms. You just do upfront work and then recycle that content to another platform however you choose. This helps a lot with like preventing burnout and reducing stress. Now, tip number 2 is to create an email list. Lady, are you knocking? I think my dog's knocking. Come on in. Go to bed, it's okay. I literally just made a video going deeper into why you need an email list, basically predicting the Instagram blackout. You're welcome. So if you're new to email lists, then I definitely recommend checking out this video right here after watching this one. In a summary, an email list is a list of contacts that you actually own. And all of those contacts are people who raise their hands and they're like, yes, I want you to contact me directly. This list is absolutely all yours. If all of social media platforms were to go down, you would have a way to still connect to your audience or customers and still make sales if needed. My favorite part about email lists are that they are not reliant on some algorithm. You can email your list and 100% of the people subscribed to your list will get your email. It's as simple as that. The first step to creating an email list is finding an email marketing host or software. Most of the time, if you already have a website, you can upgrade the subscription and the web host will also offer email marketing. For example, if you have a Squarespace account, I think $16 a month is the thing, you can upgrade your website to also integrate their email management for an additional $14 to $16 a month. However, if you want some other recommendations for email marketing platforms or who to look into when starting out, I got you. I personally am a huge fan of Flowdesk because you don't need to have a website to start your email list. Plus, it's really user-friendly and makes your emails just look stunning, modern. I love it. I currently use ActiveCampaign, which I would recommend for somebody who is further along in their business email list growth journey. Maybe if you have multiple products and you need to create different sales funnels with different triggers, that would be an option for you. If you're looking for the most inexpensive way to go, you can look into MailChimp or MailerLite. And finally, another one that I've heard a lot of influencers just brag about is ConvertKit. Even though I haven't personally used it myself, I hear it all the time in like podcasts and other influencer platforms. Now, if all of this sounds overwhelming to you and you don't want to figure it out on your own, you don't want to figure out which software to have or how to send emails, I do have a course called the Email List Accelerator, which literally takes you step by step from starting and growing your list, even the back end scary tech stuff, automating emails to send out, all of the things. So it literally takes you, hey, this is how you do this. Screen recording, this is how you set up a domain with this, and all the things. So definitely check that out. I'll link it below if you want a step-by-step walkthrough for how to set up and grow your email list. Before moving on to tip 3, I want to share with you the powerful restock initiative that is happening over at Storyblocks, which is also this video's sponsor. Storyblocks has an unlimited library of all of the high quality stock footage that you would need. And this comes in handy for spicing up your emails to send to your email list, posting to social media nonstop, and even adding some B-roll to your YouTube videos if you need. If you don't remember from one of my recent videos, Storyblocks launched Restock. And this month, as part of this ongoing Restock initiative, they've released a new round of collections centered around Indigenous communities called Restock Indigenous. Stock footage has been overwhelmingly white, one-dimensional, and unvaried, with not enough diverse representation. So Storyblocks is dedicated to creating a stock library that represents all of us, and I'm so beyond proud to be partnering with a company that can identify such a problem in their industry and actually take action to make an ongoing change. If you're someone who has been searching to access unlimited stock photos and videos, and this initiative is something that you want to support, then I recommend checking out their unlimited all-access subscription to get access to their affordable and demand-driven library by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you again, Storyblocks, for sponsoring this video. Tip number 3, diversify your income. I feel like this goes hand in hand with the previous 2 tips, because when you diversify your platforms and grow an email list, then naturally you are also diversifying your income. For example, if I were to just be running my business on Instagram, then maybe I'd be getting paid brand collaborations to post, or I'd be getting a few new clients through my followers, and maybe I'd be making a few bucks here and there with Instagram's monetization tools. But if Instagram disappeared, I just lost all access to potential clients, and brands wouldn't want to partner with me because I have no authority and no audience. But if I diversify my platforms to Instagram, YouTube, and an email list, then I have the potential to get paid brand collaborations for Instagram, YouTube, and sometimes brands will even pay you to email your email list about their upcoming brand deals or promotions. You also have more options and places to reach your audience for getting new potential clients. Like if a coaching spot were to open up, I can post about it on Instagram, I can email my email list and say, hey, first come, first serve, or I could integrate a little ad into one of my YouTube videos. And on top of that, you have more monetization opportunities through Instagram and YouTube, like getting monetized on YouTube or going live on Instagram to get paid badges, things like that. By following tips 1 and 2, you naturally reap the benefits of tip 3. If you would like more ideas for how you can diversify your income, maybe all of the examples I said didn't really resonate with you, you can watch this video here for 5 ways to make money as an influencer. Tip number 4, back up your content. This one is my favorite and something you should already be doing, whether or not Instagram disappeared. Of course, you should have your photos and videos backed up to a hard drive, but even your captions, your Instagram graphics, YouTube thumbnails, your scripts, all of those things, everything should be backed up so that if an entire platform disappeared and all of your content literally got deleted, you wouldn't have to start from scratch. You could easily go into your system, just post the same content you had already posted before. Kind of like the reduce, reuse, recycle strategy we talked about earlier. Let me just show you 2 different ways that I have my content backed up, and maybe that'll get you inspired to start doing the same thing. Now, the first space that I'm going to show you is ClickUp, and then I'll show you Trello. The biggest difference between the two, I mean, there's a lot of differences, but when it comes to which one you should use, if you're a solopreneur, you're doing this on your own, use Trello. If you're somebody who already has a team, or maybe somebody who's managing your social media accounts for you, then use ClickUp. That's the summarized version. Because I have a team of people now, I recently switched to ClickUp. So you can comment below if you want to see more videos about business organization or about my decision to switch from Trello to ClickUp, all the things. Ask me questions about anything you see in this upcoming section below so I know what sort of videos to make for you in the future and what would be helpful for you in your business. Cool, so this is ClickUp, and right over here you can see all of my different channels that I post content. In addition to that, you also have your email list or my email list. And this is kind of where I keep everything. So here, YouTube, we have brainstorming channel ideas. These are all of the ideas that I have for future videos. And we have in the works. These are videos that maybe I'm scripting, recording, giving feedback with my video editors, all the things. But after I post a video and it gets to the complete section, it goes over here to videos posted. Now this is where I keep the backlog of all of my YouTube videos and the scripts, the thumbnails, all the things in case YouTube disappears and another platform takes over. I can just use this, push it over to that other platform, and I'm good to go. I already have the content. So here, when we open this up, we can see inside of here, this is my entire script for that video. Earlier, we talked about long form versus short form content, and this would be my long form content that I can, whoa, where did everything go? I'm so confused. What happened? I'm gonna record again. Millie's workspace, yeah, okay, cool. The first one recorded just randomly stopped. So all of this I can turn into short form content, basically Instagram posts, whatever. And my social media manager has access to all of this. Same thing with my Instagram posts. I have my content calendar, and then we also have brainstorming. This is content ideas, and then past posts. All of my past posts that were educational pieces of content that has to do with my niche is here. It includes the photos and the captions in case, I don't know, somebody hacks into my Instagram, deletes everything. At least I have all of this backed up. Of course, you can use Google Drive or Vimeo or a hard drive, a separate hard drive to back up the actual photos, reels, YouTube videos. But when it comes to content and graphics or visuals, this is how everything's organized so that my social media manager can go back and use that reduce, reuse, recycle method or get inspiration for future topics. So, and then we also have Trello. Trello is what I used for maybe the first 5 years of my business, 4 years, until I started growing a team and needed just other options for communications. But I love Trello. It's the best. For saving content, kind of similar to all of the YouTube videos I posted and all of the Instagram posts that I had, they're either in my Instagram planning board or the YouTube board. So I'll show you the YouTube board, which I haven't touched in a while now, so it's a little outdated, but this was what I was using when I was using Trello. Trello. So YouTube board, this is my YouTube board, and then as you could see, as I scroll all the way, it shows the entire process from beginning to end. So that's kind of the logic or the flow of Trello. It usually shows the process of everything. So from brainstorming to outlining and editing and all the things, that's the process of Trello. Then I have everything that was posted before. These are all the videos I posted in 2020, all the videos I've posted so far in 2021 with their dedicated scripts in here and the attached thumbnails, all the things. So this is kind of how I back up my YouTube content, and even my Instagram content has a board as well with just, I guess I could show that too. It's like I said, I haven't used Trello in a while while because my team recently switched to ClickUp. So this one's pretty outdated, but this is kind of the flow that I had on Trello for anybody who wants to set up Trello. And then here is like the photos, captions, all the things in the done section. So when I had a card, I would move it to whatever day it was going to post, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, add the picture. When I posted it, I would drag it over to done, and it also has like a calendar view so you could attach dates and see what it looks like in a calendar. So yeah, so again, comment below if you want to see a little bit more about the back end side of business, organization, ClickUp, Trello, all the questions you might have, or any video ideas where you're like, Millie, please do a video on this. Like, let me know in the comments below so I can help you with your business. I love organizing. I was a project manager in corporate, in case you didn't know. So all this sort of like business organization stuff, I love. I really loved to do it in corporate. That's my background. Fun fact. If you've made it this far and you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hug that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss when I post my next video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Follow your joy. Bye.